Welcome to the road to the Final Four. We are just 4 days away to Selection Sunday. Big time action today. And it all begins right here with the road to the Final Four. The ACC tournament quadruple header today across ESPN and ESPN2. Obviously, we have the late night games up on the screen. St. John's at Georgetown tonight. Big time. Big time action across all of the networks that we have up there. But we're going to get to our picks real quick. But first, let's just discuss these big matchups here and the road to the March Madness here. Notre Dame, obviously a 10 seed. They have Bonji Colson back, and if they can beat Virginia Tech today, that may be just what they need to get into a Dayton game next week on Tuesday or Wednesday. They probably will not get a bye unless they beat, or at least get close to beating Duke tomorrow. First things first, they got to win today against Va Tech. St. John's and Georgetown. Both these teams, I believe, have to win the Big East if they're going to get in. And it's a long road ahead. Winner of that game plays Xavier tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So it's a quick turnaround. Iowa State, Texas in this game right there. That winner of that game will play tomorrow against. Let me check here. They'll play tomorrow night against Texas Tech. Here we got the 2 seed in the tournament. A lot of teams that are really looking on the bubble, and it may pop real soon. As we're going to get our picks here on SN Sports coverage of Chat League. Okay, so yesterday, guess what? I'm 4 for 4 yesterday this week. These games weren't really hard. We had some really bad teams playing yesterday. South Dakota State going to the NCAA tournament. Okay, where is it? Ugh, so frustrating. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take now. Let's start here. NC State, Boston College. I'm gonna go NC State. Boston College. They played yesterday. You know, let's just keep going around here, picking these teams that aren't bad. Marquette here. I got them over DePaul. DePaul, they just don't win. Okay, they got to go from all the way from Chicago to New York. It ain't happening. Sorry, I forgot the seven here. That is my bad. I put it on the other things. I realized it after I pasted it into this document. I've got Texas over Iowa State. I'm sorry, but Iowa State really doesn't have anything to play for unless they're going to win it all four games. St. John's and Georgetown. I got St. John's over Georgetown here. That game 6 o'clock on FS1. Let's move up here. Louisville, Florida State. It's a really interesting game. I got Louisville at. This is a toss up of a toss up. Okay, we've got Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. And this is a very interesting game. If I've ever seen one, I got Notre Dame over Virginia Tech. They have to win, I believe. Virginia Tech is not going to feel the urgent sense of urgency early on in that game. So, how about Oklahoma State? This is an interesting game. Oklahoma State, I believe, won once against Oklahoma. Do they get the revenge and avoid the bubble chaos, or do they get into the tournament? I'm gonna have to go Oklahoma in this one. You know, I think it's a rivalry. They want revenge for what they did to them earlier this year. How about Syracuse and Carolina? This isn't. This is not the typical Carolina you have every year. The Carolina that just they're careless. They don't win every game. Yeah. So Syracuse, they are fighting for their lives here. A win for Syracuse, and they could be in on a first four game in the NCAA tournament. But if Carolina wins, then Syracuse may be sitting in the NIT tournament as a two seed or one seed, something like that. So I'm going to go with Carolina over Syracuse. Boy Williams will get his team ready. They will show them the team from last year and how they succeeded in the ACC. And they're going to show them, you're a 6 seed. You're not even in the quarterfinals. How do you expect to win in March? This is March here. We're talking March 7th, 2018. This game's big. All these games are real big. Again, for our entire SN Sports crew, have a great day here. We've got a full day of action that begins at 11 o'clock a.m. with Louisville and Florida State. Have a great day. I'm J-Rod signing off.